Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode where we dive into an inspiring tale called Nothing is Free. It's about a young man named Leo from a small town, dreaming big against the odds. Now, dreams are easy to have, but realizing them is quite another story. Let's get right into it. Absolutely, Leo's story is a testament to the power of hard work and determination. At just 20, he aspired to own a chain of restaurants despite his family's financial struggles. Leo's father, a mechanic, and his mother, who cleaned houses, worked tirelessly to support the family. With such background, Leo faced significant hurdles right from the start. Indeed, and his sister Sophie, only 10, idolized him. She saw Leo not just as a brother but a hero, which added to his motivation to change their lives. One evening, Leo sat under the stars, questioning how he could possibly give his family a better life. It was a moment of reflection and resolve. Yes, and his father's words resonated deeply with him. Dreams are not free, you have to fight for them. This was the turning point for Leo. So he pondered deeply and noticed an opportunity. The townspeople loved fresh bread, but had to travel far for it. Leo saw a potential venture. That's right, but without funds to buy bread up front, Leo faced another challenge. Yet, he remained undeterred, which brings us to his bold move. Exactly. He approached Mr. Anderson, the bakery owner, with a proposition to sell bread in his town. It was a daring step for someone with no capital. It was. And despite Mr. Anderson's initial skepticism, Leo's determination convinced him to give it a shot. This was the start of Leo's entrepreneurial journey. So, Leo began his venture by setting up a small bread stand. The next morning, he was up at dawn, ready to greet his first customers. How did that initial day go? Well, the start was slow. People were hesitant to buy from a new vendor, but Leo, with his infectious energy and free samples, soon won over his first customer. And by the end of the day, he had sold all the bread, even managing to turn a small profit. The success of that day must have been exhilarating. It truly was. He returned to Mr. Anderson that evening, paid back the bread costs, and earned the old man's nod of approval. Trust was building. This budding trust was crucial. It allowed Leo to continue his daily bread runs, selling with passion and gradually creating a loyal customer base. Yes, and within 2 months, he had saved enough to buy a small cart. This made transporting larger quantities of bread much easier. However, an interesting suggestion from a customer pushed Leo toward baking his own bread. The idea was exciting, but also daunting for him. Indeed, Leo had never baked before. It was a risk, yet he realized that to maximize profit, he needed to take this leap. With this realization, Leo approached Mr. Anderson again, asking for a new kind of help. It was another turning point in his journey. Mr. Anderson agreed, albeit reluctantly. He saw potential in Leo and offered to teach him the art of baking, setting the stage for the next chapter. And so began Leo's early morning lessons in baking. Under Mr. Anderson's guidance, he learned to mix, knead, and bake. But it wasn't easy, was it? Not at all. Leo faced many challenges. His hands ached from kneading, and his early attempts resulted in bread that was either too hard or too soft. There was a moment of doubt when Leo felt overwhelmed by failures. He questioned his own abilities, contemplating giving up. But he remembered his father's words, "Dreams are not free." Leo pushed through the frustration, understanding that each mistake was a learning opportunity. His perseverance paid off. After 2 weeks, Mr. Anderson praised a perfect loaf Leo had baked. It marked a significant milestone in his journey. With renewed confidence, Leo rented a small oven and began baking at home. His family supported him, and soon his bread gained a reputation. Leo expanded his offerings to cookies and pastries. It was a strategic move that attracted even more customers to his burgeoning business. Success, however, was not without competition. A new bakery opened, drawing customers away with its attractive shopfront and decorative cakes. Leo faced a drop in sales, but instead of panicking, he sought feedback. He asked customers what they liked about the new bakery and how he could improve. This proactive approach allowed Leo to adapt. He enhanced his cart's appearance and learned cake decoration. His efforts slowly drew customers back. Leo's story takes an interesting turn here. Rather than seeing competition as a threat, he saw it as a challenge to grow as both a baker and businessman. Exactly. Leo's willingness to innovate and improve his business was key. He understood that to retain customers, he had to offer something unique. He invested in brightening up his cart and refining his offerings. Free samples of new pastries helped re-establish his presence in the community. His persistence paid off, but it was his adaptability that truly set him apart. He listened to feedback and continuously sought ways to improve. An elderly customer once told him, "I've seen many young men give up, but you didn't. That's why we trust you." Those words must have been affirming. They were. Leo's reputation for resilience spread, and his business grew. Yet, he never became complacent, always seeking new ways to delight his customers. He managed to save enough to rent a small shop, naming it Leo's Fresh Bakes. It wasn't the largest, but it was warm and welcoming. And his family played a crucial role. Sophie loved interacting with customers, and Claire managed the accounts, making it a true family endeavor. Leo's story became emblematic of hope in the town. People saw his bakery as a symbol of what hard work and determination could achieve. But just as things seemed to be stabilizing, another challenge loomed on the horizon, testing Leo's resolve once more. Just when Leo thought he was on a steady path, disaster struck. A fire broke out in his bakery, damaging much of his equipment. How did Leo handle this setback? Leo was heartbroken, but not defeated. He immediately began assessing the damage and planning his next steps. It was a daunting situation. With insufficient savings to replace everything, Leo found himself at a crossroads. Fear threatened to paralyze him, yet he chose to act. He approached Mr. Anderson for advice, who reminded him of the lessons learned. Nothing is free. Work harder, believe in yourself, and others will believe in you too. Inspired, Leo didn't wait for rescue. He began baking at home again with what little equipment remained, determined to keep his promise to loyal customers. The community rallied around him. They donated ingredients, money, and time to help him clean and repair the bakery. It was a testament to his impact. Leo's resilience shone through. When the bakery reopened, it was better than ever, with new decorations and expanded product offerings like cupcakes and muffins. On reopening day, the town's mayor praised Leo as a true inspiration, highlighting his journey as an example of what determination can achieve. Leo realized that his success was not just about hard work, but also about the community's support. It was a powerful reminder of collective strength. Leo's bakery became more than just a business. It was a symbol of perseverance and community spirit. His story continues to inspire many. As we wrap up Leo's incredible journey, what do you think are the key takeaways from his story? There are several. Firstly, Leo taught us that dreams require sacrifice and hard work. Nothing is free, but everything is possible with dedication. His journey underscores that failure is not the end, it's a learning opportunity. Each setback taught Leo something new, propelling him forward. Absolutely, and his story highlights the importance of self-help. By taking the first steps, Leo earned the community's support, which was invaluable. Never giving up, even in the darkest moments, is crucial. Leo showed us that perseverance can turn challenges into stepping stones for success. His bakery stands as a beacon of hope, not just in his town, but for all who hear his story. It's a reminder that community and resilience go hand in hand. Leo didn't just build a business, he built a life of purpose and pride. His journey is a powerful motivator for anyone chasing a dream. Indeed, Leo's story is a call to action for all of us. It encourages us to pursue our dreams relentlessly and to value the support of those around us. So, whether you're starting a business or pursuing a personal goal, remember Leo's journey. Nothing is free, but everything is possible with effort. All right, that's all for this episode. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye!